Hey, what's going on, guys? Six Blizzard here. Just gonna do a little bit of speed farming today. I've been on Elden Ring for like the last week, well, like 5 days, and had a lot of fun with that. My apologies for not really streaming any of it. Didn't seem like many people were interested. So, back on Diablo though, and I noticed on my last build or my last video where I was using Rob's build, there were some questions. Most of them were answered, by you guys in the community. I wanted to just go ahead and speak on it as well. Unfiltered Hughes had asked why I have 3 level 100 barbs. I have 4. The reason being is because Diablo still has Diablo 4 still has no loadout system. Once we get the loadout system, I'll only have one of every class. But I have a Whirlwind bleed barb right here. This is my bash barb, this was my first original barb, and it's still my strongest barb. Bash is still by far the furthest I can push in the pit. I haven't ran the pit in I haven't pushed higher tiers in the pit in over a week. So I'm currently at 127. I'm pretty sure, changing some things around on this bash barb, I'll be able to push into the 130s, 140s. I'm still using Melted Heart, which is what's holding me back from pushing more damage. This is my Thorns Barb. Just got a razor plate for him. So with 2 GAs and a max aspect, I'm looking to do a Thorns build. I'm still leveling up glyphs, so that's why I haven't been doing any kind of streaming with it as of yet, because I still got to get all the glyphs to 21. And then this was my Bash Whirlwind Bleed hybrid that I was working on. Eventually I want to just make it a full Flay build so I can push with Flay. And then Unfiltered Hughes also asked why I was tapping X instead of holding X, and I just wanted to show you. Rob shows it in his videos, but if you're unfamiliar with Rob, he's like the GOAT for barbarians. Anytime he puts a build out, I try to mimic it, but yet at the same time make it my own, and it's always been an amazing build. He definitely knows and understands the barbarian class very well. Not to say that he doesn't know others, because he knows all of them, but his main is a barb. But the way that Whirlwind works with Tyrael's Might is you want to tap Whirlwind. You don't want to hold it. And the reason that is because you can shoot out way more bolts. So we come in here, this is me holding it. For some reason, Tyrael's Might isn't proccing at all right now. But then this is me tapping it. I had to turn off damage numbers when I play with Whirlwind because it just gets too ridiculous in the pit. There's way too much stuff on the screen. But just to show, this is basically what you see in the pit non-stop. And it's just too much. Let me let them reset. Now this is me holding it. Okay, so now you can see how the bolts are proccing like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that was me holding X, and you saw only 10 bolts come out in that time, and then versus tapping it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's way faster to tap it. So Unfiltered Hughes, the guys responded already in the comments, but just in case, that's why I have 4 level 100 barbs, and that's why I'm tapping X. And Jibber Jabber asked, how am I getting crit damage tempering? That's just from the rogue. That critical strike damage there, that's just a temper that you have to get on the rogue. Season 5, they fixed that. So you'll be able to get those tempers, hopefully on every class. But we'll see. I don't have PC, so I can't play the PTR. But from what I've been watching, I think that everybody's going to have access to a lot of these tempers now instead of just one specific class. So that's going to help out. And then Nuke Looter asked, how do I get all these Uber Uniques? Make a Bash Barb. I know that sounds like a meme, but no, seriously, make a Bash Barb. I was doing a Dust Devil build for the longest time. And I couldn't beat the Uber bosses. Like it was too hard. As soon as I converted to a bash build, I beat Tormented Varshan first try, and then immediately went and killed Grigori, killed Zir, killed Andario, killed Duriel. Like it was the only one I struggled with was Beast and Ice until I got my resistances up. But those were the questions on my last video that I just wanted to answer at the start of this one. And just yesterday and the day before, we were farming Ubers. Got quite a bit. I do need to keep one Doombringer for my Thorns Barb. So, and then I'm considering switching out Materials Might because I got max resistance to crit twice on the one on the left, which is pretty huge. But currently on my build, if I equip it, I don't have enough in my Paragon board, you know, at the moment. I'd have to do some more reworking in the Paragon board for resistances, but when I do it this way, you know, I can get these closer to 70 and this one closer to, 77. So going that route, eventually I think I am going to use this one. The main thing I have to do in my Paragon board is pick up some more resistance to all here, resistance to all here, and then swap this ire for might, so might can give a bonus to my resistance to alls. But by doing that, I lose all this extra damage reduction from close, and I lose extra damage while berserking. So I didn't want to do it yet. I'll probably do that, off stream, mess around with it, because I could probably put ire here. But we'll see. It's just I did find this other Tyrael's Might, and I started to masterwork it. I did want to try to craft an Uber today, so we'll probably do that because I don't need any more Melted Hearts. I have one already on my other Barb, so we'll break those down. We can break down 2 Doombringers. I already have Harlequin Crest. We can get rid of that. I don't think I'll ever use Andariel's Visage, but I'm going to keep it just in case for now. This is the razor plate that I just got for when I use my other Barb for my Thorns build. Would have been cool to have more GAs, but hell, 2 in a max aspect's good for me for now. And I'm thinking about using this Battle Trance just because the ridiculous ranks to Frenzy, the cooldown reduction, and the Max Fury hitting a GA and almost a max roll DR from close. But from what I've read, you don't want to use a unique amulet for a Thorns build because you want the Imposing Presence ranks, and you also want Warcry reduction, or you want to be able to make something your own, plus you get a aspect slot. So undecided on that yet, but we will. Let me see how many I got. I think I have 5 right now. Okay, 5. We can do 6, 7, 8. We'll just get rid of those 3, and then we'll craft 2 Ubers, and hopefully we get a GA. I have yet to get a GA from a craft. I just don't know if I want to do Shaco or Grandfather. I don't know what to try for. Do we try for a Shaco? See if we can get a GA to cooldown? Or even if we do a Tyrael's Might and get a GA to max resist to all. I mean, who am I kidding? I'm not going to get a GA on either of them, but we'll see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I use Shaco on more of my other classes than anything else, so I probably just want to make 2 of these. And then eventually I can stop having to switch in between all my different characters. Because I only use Ring on my Frozen Orb Sork and my Pulverized Druid. That's it. And then this Whirlwind Barb. So, and then Grandfather I only use on Barb. I don't use it on my Necro at all. We'll do these. Come on, GA. No GA. Fucking waste. Well, now I got 3. But I could just break all 4 of these down and do another one, I guess. Let me just double check, because I accidentally sold a Ring of Starless Skies once. I just want to make sure I didn't grab all of my Doombringers. But yeah, that's for Nuke Looter 5174. That's how I was getting all my Ubers. It wasn't until I had my Bash Barb. And then I got 8 to drop the other day just farming Zir. I got 5 to drop yesterday in 30 minutes farming Duriel. So either I have really good RNG or it's not that hard. I don't know. I don't know which it is. And still no GA. Alright, so that was a waste. I'll probably just keep this one and throw it on one of my other characters so I don't have to switch it out as much. Yeah, and now we're just gonna go farm some tier 101s. My fastest time was 1 minute and 12 seconds. It was a great dungeon with a great boss. My slowest time normally is like 202, 203. So we'll see how it goes. (101). And I am going to use Momentum and Anti-Venom. I don't really care about the Course of Wars because I'm not pushing in the pit. So speed farming, I try to save my incense because I don't need it. By all means, you can use it if you have the bundled herbs to make them. And if you guys need bundled herbs, just go do some Legion events. Oh, I gotta turn these numbers off. I cannot play this build with those, especially on the boss. Where is it at? Let me do one thing real quick on my sound settings, because I need the sound to come through the TV. There we go. Alright. So disregard the time on this one. But because I had to take that little break. So playing it this way without all these numbers, all I have to do is look at their bar, and as soon as I see the bleed fill up the bar, like that one, you know, I can just go to the next one. And it's a lot more clarity. So I can see their bar with the bleed instead of having numbers just convolute the whole screen, you know, just a vomit of shit. It just makes it a lot faster for me. I know some people like to see the damage numbers, which when I'm running my Bash Barb, oh yeah, I like to see, you know, the big numbers. The 500 million hits, the 1 billion hits. You know, I love to see that on my Bash Barb. Plus, with Bash Barb, you have to crit 4 times, then use your Hammer of the Ancients, so you need to see those crit numbers to know exactly when you can proc your overpowers with Hammer of the Ancients. But, since we're playing Whirlwind, all I have to do is watch that bar, and once I see it fill up red, I just go to the next group. Boom, boom, boom. And when you're playing with damage numbers, and it's like, oh, 3 million, 3 million, 3 million, 3, you can't really see the bar. And then you end up dying to like some on-death mechanics, or when you're in the boss fight, something on the ground, because you can't see. It's just everything vulnerable, damage. It's just way too fucking much. So ever since I had switched to numbers off, it actually was a whole lot better. Because I can just focus on watching their bar. Like in this case, he's dead. I could keep hitting him if I wanted, but I don't have to. Hey, maybe I need to stream more often. I ran like 20 pit runs yesterday and got no Stygian stones. I'm streaming now in 1-for-1. It's a good ratio. Maybe streamer priority is a thing. I don't know. But I got 13 Ubers in the last 2 days, well, day and a half, and I wasn't streaming, so I don't really believe in that whole streaming privilege shit. Ooh. I do save all my crit chance stuff now for my other builds. crit chance and cooldowns. Damn it, Blizzard. Why did my sound go out when I switched? Blizzard, y'all need to fix that for console. Like the whole game audio goes out when you switch your headset or switch your input or output. Okay, this will be a more legit run for time-wise. You guys will see it's still fast. But again, you see how you just wait for the bar to fill up with bleed? So I had to backtrack because that guy didn't bleed. But then as soon as it bleeds, you just go to the next group. This is a terrible dungeon layout. Oh, wait, what was that? Oh. Hang on, guys. Dang, it even cut out in the stream on the audio. Alright, I might have to restart. Oh, if you guys are looking for the build I'm using, I put Rob's link in the description. I had to make some minor tweaks because I didn't have the stats that he had on his amulet. Still works great, but I didn't have the ranks to heavy-handed. So I just went with crit chance, movement speed, fury on kill. I don't need the fury on kill. It's useless on a boss, but it's really good through the actual dungeon or through the pit. And also, I like movement speed. I don't think he had movement speed here. I think he just had it on his boots, and I doubled up movement speed on my boots. Other than that, I'm pretty much using, his build that's off there. My crits didn't land in the right spots. I want all 3 on cooldown there. I would like all 3 on max resist to all. I would like all 3 on crit chance, but... And I think this is a change that I made using the lucky hit chance to make enemies vulnerable. You normally kill people within the first 2 seconds of exploit proccing it, but a boss, this is how I'm continually making the boss vulnerable. And I messed up, and I have armor on my gloves. I need them on my pants. So then that way I can put another offensive stat on my gloves. Because right now it's kind of getting wasted. But it still works out pretty well. And I got a terrible roll on my Dust Devils to cast twice there. I do have 3 tempers, but I've bricked a fuck ton of items. Let's put it that way. I have bricked so many damn items that had 3 GAs, 2 GAs that were great because I could not get what I needed on it. So when I saw that pop up, even though it was a low roll, I said, screw it, I'm going to keep it. Dust Devil size, Dust Devil size. And yeah. Let me see if fixing it through my PlayStation brings the audio back for the game. Or maybe if I do this. Did it work? No. Yeah, Blizzard, you gotta fix that for sure. I don't think a lot of console players give Blizzard feedback, or they're definitely not testing any of their stuff on console, is what it seems like. Because there's always issues on console that don't appear on PC that I've noticed. And for anybody saying, console plebs, I get it. Maybe I should be a switch to PC. All right, we'll try it this way. Don't know if that works, but nope, still can't hear the game. That's unfortunate. After this pit run, I'm gonna have to quit and start a new stream. Yeah, this fucking build is just so fast. Oh, I did want to mention that there's been a bug with Tyrio's Might that I've experienced at least, where I'm full power, full health. I mean, full health. I can't pop a potion because I'm at full life. I can't use my Iron Skin because you have to be not at full life. But my Tyrio's Might isn't proccing. Like, I'm just throwing out Whirlwinds, and there's no actual Tyrio Mites bolts, those holy bolts that come out. So I don't know what causes that. It ends up fixing itself when I use like all my shouts and my ult or something like, that combination of stuff. But it doesn't make sense when it literally says when you're at full life, all your skills are gonna deploy those things, and then it's not working. And I can't pop a potion because I'm already at max life. So it's like, come on. All right, I am gonna have to start the stream over because of the volume. That's unfortunate. Come on, Blizzard. Audio output. Voice chat only. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart. Damn console audio issues. Well, not console issues because it's Blizzard's issue, not console. Like when I go into my sound settings, my PlayStation volume is perfectly fine, and then log back into the game, and it's just DOA because I unplugged my headset. Oh shit! Look at my character. Why is he all dark? Whoa, that looks cool. Oh, I shouldn't have messed with it. It looked cool for a second. Yeah. Well, yeah, I am gonna restart the stream so I can get this audio fixed. Be right back.